Yeah, record is started. Hello everyone. This is Sai Krishna, and we are presenting our passive reconnaissance findings on Spotify using Kali Linux tools. Yeah, this type of recon is done without directly interacting with the company systems. Everything we gathered was from public sources, ensuring compliance with ethical standards. So, and you can see it here in the current Linux terminal by using the commands. We can gather the information from the websites. Let's start with the domain level information. We ran this whoisspotify.com command and found what's the domain name and registry domain, registrar who is server, and the registrar URL when it is updated and when it is created, and its expiry date and its registrar and the contact email and the phone number and the status of it of the domain and the server names, so everything regarding the domain we gather the information here. And we can see here, if you go down a little bit, we can also see the organization, admin organization, and the state and the country and the email of the domain, and also the organization and the you know server names and everything regarding the domain can be found here. So by using the harvester, we can fetch more data, like what are the emails that are associated with the following domain, Spotify.com, and what are the other domains that's also being used with the same linked with the domain. And then next information will be shared by our teammate Srija.
Thank you, Sai Krishna. Here I have used the harvester with the command the harvester d spotify.com minus d all to collect publicly available data on Spotify. It returned emails like daniel.ek at the rate spotify.com and showed a common pattern, that is first name dot last name at the rate spotify.com. And we have confirmed this pattern using hunter.io and Google searches. Then, by looking on the LinkedIn, we found employee roles like security engineering and cloud infrastructure developer, along with the office locations in New York, Stockholm, and London. And why does this matter is because this kind of information can be used to craft realistic phishing emails, created targeted social engineering campaigns, and even support red team planning for physical penetration testing. And in short, even simple OS and IT tools like the Harvester can reveal a lot of information about an organization's potential vulnerabilities. And the next part will be discussed by our next teammate.
Thank you, Srija. I'm Rohit, and I worked on identifying public emails and Spotify emails. Here, I use the harvester to gather the email address and names from public sources like Google, Hunter.io, and LinkedIn. And here are few results which we discovered email. Here are few results which we discovered in email formats like as you mentioned, first name, last name at the Spotify.com. And then we found the email addresses such as Daniel K, like Spotify CEO, and for employees, for employees we used LinkedIn searches and found hundreds of engineers, products managers, and SREs working at Spotify, like software reliability engineering, which also applies for software engineering principles. And here few roles like security engineer, Stockholm, and cloud infrastructure engineer. So this information is valuable for special engineering simulations such as campaigns, knowing their real emails and real names and job titles, which can help craft realistic messages. And for next step, our teammate Harish will be. I'll hand over to Harish.
So hi, my name is Harish, and actually we analyze the technology stack which is actually behind the Spotify. So the tools which are actually used was the build with and as well as the vaporizer. So as per our findings, we found that the main thing is like the CDN is through the Cloudflare, and the hosting is done by the Amazon Web Services. And coming to the web stack, so it has been using the Nix and the React.js and as well as the Node.js. So, and for the most important part, which is like analytics. So this particular Spotify is using the Google Analytics as a main segment, and also the segment.io as a main role in this. So as per this analysis, this tells that Spotify is using the modern web technologies, and not only that, they also rely on the third-party services. So which means like supply chain vulnerabilities are the main potential risk for them. So knowing this stack helps in the version specific vulnerabilities research. Coming to the security usage, so we could also show them that this could be tested on the known issues like the React or the Node.js. And coming to the misconfigurations in the AWS also is done by this, and the Cloudflare bypass techniques during the red team exercises and also the part of it. Coming to the security usage, all this passive data creates a full stack or full attack surface map, which is vital in planning any ethical hacking engagement. Thank you, Professor.